got that swing. It don't need a thing. All you gotta do is swing.
Jazz, one of the most influential music genres that are associated with African Americans and show their deep involvement in its evolution. Jazz can be seen as a music genre that has been created by the formation of older Afro-American music genres, such as ragtime, blues, marches, spirituals, classicals, and more. Techniques that can be seen in jazz music are syncopation, improvisation, swing, and a blues feeling. The composition that is played in the beginning of the podcast is called It Don't Mean a Thing, and is from one of the most significant jazz musicians of his time period, Duke Ellington. In this composition, we can hear an ensemble using multiple instruments, but the most prominent is the piano, trombone, trumpet, and saxophone. The song's name was dedicated to Duke Ellington's former trumpeter, Bubber Miley, who died of tuberculosis. Miley was well known for his growling trumpet sound that became a trademark in Ellington's jungle sound, and is used in this song as well. Duke Ellington was born in Washington, D.C., and was a well-known pianist and the leader of his band as well. Ellington's compositions was also well known throughout the world, for he toured with his band to places like Europe, Asia, Africa, and the Americas. Many believe Ellington's geniusness was unmatched during his time, and he is now considered a legend in the music genre of jazz, due to his techniques and special musical talents he used. Hey David, do you know of another significant jazz musician?
Yes, one of the most influential jazz musicians of the 20th century was Count Basie. Born as William J. Basie, he was later dubbed Count Basie by a radio announcer who wanted to indicate his standing in a class with aristocrats of jazz such as Duke Ellington. Basie started off as a drummer, but after hearing Sonny Greer play the drums, he opted for the piano instead. After trial and error through his experiences, he became the band leader for the Benny Moten Band. However, his friendship with John Hammond led to the formation of the Count Basie Orchestra. Count Basie was so influential that his band issued recordings as the backing band for famous singers at the time, like Frank Sinatra. Count Basie was known for his swing style of jazz, which exemplifies the use of horn riffs, call and response techniques, and rhythmic drive. This can be seen in the composition of his song Sent for You Yesterday. The legacy of Count Basie and his orchestra can be seen through the many collaborations Basie has had with other composers and the influence his compositions had on modern versions of jazz. Martha, do you know of another influential jazz musician?
Ella Fitzgerald was another influential jazz musician, and she was dubbed as the First Lady of Song. Ella Fitzgerald had such an amazing and wide range in her voice. She was able to sing a wide range of songs, from ballads and to just jazz. Ella Fitzgerald also worked with many great jazz musicians such as Duke Ellington, Count Basie, and Nat King Cole. In 1963, she made her first record with Decca label, and she had some sort of success with it. She was also on many famous shows, such as the Ed Sullivan Show during her career, and she was able to display her amazing voice. There was many songs where she was able to display the amazing voice that Ella Fitzgerald had, such as Dream a Little Dream of Me and Cheek to Cheek that she sang with Louis Armstrong. Jazz musicians have laid down the foundation for many musicians in their time and even in present time. Their influence is felt with many musicians. Their timeless contribution to music is forever remembered.